Hello and welcome back to a brand new skill-capped video. Today we are going over all of the leaks that are out right now for Valorant. If you do enjoy this, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe to this channel for all of the best Valorant content that you will find on YouTube. To start out, let's hop straight into the new agents that are going to be coming to Valorant. This has been confirmed and leaked in multiple files. Here we see on the right side, we have a vampire-looking agent and then a Reaper-looking agent. And to add on to this, not only do we see this picture of them, but in the actual code for the game, we have this damage section vampire Q heal blood armor asset. So it looks like some sort of heal armor ability for the vampire character, as well as this other file that has been found labeled vampire. We're not sure if this is the actual name or just a code name, but very cool either way. Another very big thing that is happening is a new game mode is being added. Team Deathmatch mode has been confirmed. Here we see this script engine game mode. It says short name TDM right here. So this is a Team Deathmatch mode for these servers, which is going to be very good. This is going to be able to make you practice on a different mode rather than having to play competitive, having to commit to a full game. You're able to just hop in, practice your aim, get warmed up, all of that in a much more efficient manner, which is just super important whenever playing a tactical shooter like Valorant. CSGO has many Team Deathmatch modes and servers that you can get on, which are essential when playing a game such as Valorant or CSGO. Next up, we have a new gun, maybe even two, possibly. First, we see this leak that has come out. It's actually the art or the cosmetic UI model of the actual gun. It's an Uzi type gun, as we can see, and as we go through the files, there's actually this string of code. So here we see the firing rate, the value in position right here. I don't know what that means. If you know what it means, feel free to let everybody know in the comment section down below. But we also see projectile Uzi C and default submachine gun Uzi. Now we are not sure exactly when this is going to be added, or if it is even going to be added confirmed, but we can hopefully expect to see it as they add more guns. Now as we keep on going, we see this more code that actually says a different firing rate and shell casing ejectable behavior. This is apparently another gun that has been leaked, but we're not sure any more information about it. We just have this other firing rate compared to the Uzi, and then we also have the Uzi icon right here. This is the actual icon for the Uzi. Apparently, this could be a remodeled version of the Stinger. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now. But with this different firing rate, who knows, we could be seeing it in the game coming very shortly. A new thing that is going to be huge for the game, it's been very controversial in the community recently, is the new map coming. This map is called either Ascent or Venice. We're not sure exactly which one yet, and here is the picture of the map. It's got a very split vibe to it, but I'm not exactly sure when this is going to be added. We don't have much more information about it. We just have this picture and talks about it in the community. Something that I don't like about this is it still follows this level 2 whiteboard map effect. Now, if you don't know what that is, go ahead, do a little Google search something. I will explain it very quickly. Basically, we see very jagged corners, short view angles, nothing too crazy, not many elevation changes that we can tell from this, and honestly, it doesn't seem very complex. I hope that soon they start adding in more complex maps and really start working on them more, because really all of the maps seem very similar. We have the A site, the A main, the mid, and the B. And it's not that all of those maps just have those, they're very similar in every single fashion. The B main on this map is very similar to Split, as well as the mid area being very similar to Split and going off towards both sites. Something to keep in mind as we progress through these new updates. Now, a huge piece of news that is coming out, something that nobody was expecting really, is the Valorant coming to console and mobile. Now, this again has been found in the code. Let's start out with looking at this screenshot here. So if you launch Valorant in tablet mode, apparently, this either does happen or used to happen depending on when you're watching this video. You can see that this has all of the different icons, and I have not personally tested it, but I have confirmed it with multiple different leakers. So here we see all of these icons. At first I thought it was photoshopped, but it looks pretty real. if we go a little further, you can actually see that the icons are in the game files. If you go through the game files, go to mobile and go to textures, you can find all of these different icons that are here. This kind of confirmed it a little bit for me, but then we keep on going, and not to mention there's a PS4 data mined code. Now here it says PS4 device profile. There are a couple different theories about this, but also there is the Switch console device profile. So we see PS4 and Switch. Now, a lot of people were freaking out when they saw this, thinking it's coming to console, iOS, Android, all sorts of stuff, but I have a theory here. I think that this might be built into the engine. I think that initially the engine might have code for all platforms. That way when coders go in and developers go in to create the game, they're able to do it for all platforms equally. Now, I'm not a professional code developer, I'm not a game developer, so I don't know, but that's something to look out for. Don't take any of these leaks as set in stone and confirmed. If we keep on going through past the Switch, we see even more script for Valorant on Android and even Valorant on iOS. This looks very promising for you iOS and Android users out there, but I'm not sure how I feel about this. It's going to be very interesting seeing a high-level tactical shooter get moved to the mobile game genre. I don't see anything wrong with it necessarily, but I think it will just be very interesting to see how that plays out. Our last two leaks are a little smaller. First off, we have this third-person toggle. This was going viral on Reddit and on Twitter, and everyone was freaking out about having a third-person mode in a tactical FPS shooter. Now, it is in the code, but here we actually have devs commenting on the tweet saying that this was just added in for testing purposes. This will not be coming because it interrupts the competitive integrity of peaking angles. This is really good news. Everyone was freaking out about it, which is another reason why you can't take all of these code leaks 100% seriously. Do your own research and find what you can. Our last final leak is one that's really cool and I'm super excited about. We have this skin pack that has been leaked. We see that there's a knife, but it's actually an axe over here, a classic pistol, what looks to be a Guardian, a Spectre, and then maybe a Phantom. It's kind of hard to tell in this picture. This was also found in the files as they released the Lux items into the shop. I don't know about this one. I'm personally going to buy it if it comes out. Let me know in the comment section down below if you will be buying this. This has been another Skill-Capped guide. I hope you have a wonderful day and keep improving at Valorant. I will see you in the next video.